Well, it is the top of the hour, so why don't we go ahead and start our webinar today. We're so happy to have everyone on. Today we are going to talk about Synergy's new skincare system called Lamara. And it's a complete skincare system. Lamara stands for land and sea, and is, as you will hear from the ingredients, that really what encompasses the Lamara product line is having really natural ingredients from our earth and from our oceans. And so Lamara is a product line that was introduced, just over a month or so ago. And I've been using it for that time. So I'm going to talk to you about really what Lamara does and my own personal experience with it. Just to give you some background on myself, I don't know if people that are listening today realize, but I was in the skincare business for 12 years. And I did skincare and cosmetics, but I really focused on skincare because I believed that that growing old gracefully was extremely important. And so in order to do that, you know, what do people see but our faces? That what makes our first impression. So if we can grow old gracefully, it makes a difference. And I just have to tell you a quick story. So went up and visited my hometown about a year ago, a little over a year ago, before COVID. And for some reason, my son was with us, and he went to the store shopping. And for some reason, he met someone that I had gone to high school with. And I don't know how they ever got into that conversation, but he did. And he had a very nice conversation with this woman. And when he came home and he said, "Mom, I cannot believe this." I'm like, what can't you believe? He said, "That woman that was in your grade with you, she was old." And I just started to laugh. And he said, "You look so much younger than her." And, you know, all over, but your face looks younger. So kind of a secondhand compliment from my son on commenting that the woman who was the same age as me looked old and I did not. So taking care of your skin should start when you are young, but it doesn't have to have that only happen when you're young. You should continue taking care of your skin. And the Lamara skincare system is actually going to help with that. So let's go over the products and what they contain, and a little bit more deeper, and also how I use these products. And I'm going to share with you how the company says to use them, and then give you my own personal suggestions after using them for a month or so. So this is a 5-step system, and it includes a cleanser, a toner, an eye cream, a Radiance Oil, and a moisturizer. And so we're going to start going right down the line, using them in the order that we would apply them to our skin. So the first is the Daily Nourishing Cleanser. And some of the main ingredients in this system is fermented tea and algae. And you will see that in just about all the products that we're going to talk about today. And so the cleanser actually is an acid cleanser.
Excuse me, Judy, one sec. Can you advance your slides to that?
Okay, can you see it now?
No, it must only show up on your screen. So we're on the second slide.
That is So it doesn't say daily nourishing cleanser.
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does.
Yes.
It does.
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. Okay, that's where we want to be.
Okay.
Thank you. So the first step in the skincare routine is to get your skin clean, right? To get off of either the makeup that you've had during the day or the things that have landed on your skin at night. And so we want to cleanse and really refresh our skin. And this is called an acid cleanser because the fermented tea and the citric acid, actually an acid. It really has a lot of antioxidants in it. And one of the things that it does is it locks in moisture to hydrate the skin, and it helps to support the appearance of healthy skin and aids in photo protection, which basically means that it helps from sun damage. And it really is skin calming formula, and it adds a healthy glow to your skin. And one of the ingredients that it has actually is Chinese trumpet vine, and also has moisturizing glycerin, and it helps to balance the pH of your skin. And that's very important for the alkaline acidity level of our bodies, balancing the pH of your skin. And what the ingredient says, or the instructions say, is to actually use this on a wet face. Now, it comes with a pump, so you can really measure how much product you get on your skin. For each of the products, it is in a pump, which I find absolutely amazing. So it says to wet your face and pump the cleanser onto your skin. Now, I have done that a couple times. I prefer to actually put water in my hands and pump the cleanser into my hands, and to create kind of a foam. I personally feel that it does a deeper cleanse if I can foam it up. It might be, something I imagine, but that's how I feel. I use 2 to 3 pumps of cleanser each time I cleanse my face. So decide how much you want to use on your face, because every pump has a price. And so be cognizant of how much product you are using. The next step is called the skin activating toner. Now, that also has the fermented tea and algae, and this one actually has caffeine. And the
Judy,
caffeine,
we cannot see your slide.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
This is so strange.
Yeah, but now it's a full screen. Before it was just a partial. So thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. So next step is the skin activating toner with the fermented tea and algae. And this is such a great step, because remember I told you that everything is in a pump. So this you actually get to spray on your face in a very, very fine mist. And it really awakens you. And the caffeine, of course, helps a lot with that, activating the awakenness. You can actually use this throughout the day if you feel like you're slowing down during the day. You can pump a couple mists on your face, and it really does make a difference. I don't do that often, but it absolutely is a possibility. But this helps to lock in the moisture to keep your skin healthy and hydrated, and it really supports the healthy appearance of your skin. It's a nourishing, skin calming formula. And the toner also has aloe in it. So that's one of the things that helps to calm your skin. And it also includes antioxidants. Now, how I use this toner is I do mist it on my face. And that's the end of the instructions from Synergy. Well, for me as a skincare specialist, what I like to do is make sure that there's no residue from cleanser on my face, and also to make sure that my cleanser has done a good job. So I actually use a cotton ball, and before the toner is completely dry, I go over my face with my cotton ball to see if there's any residue. And if there is, the next time I cleanse, I will use a deeper cleanse until I know how to use the cleanser. I continue to use that cotton ball to make sure that there's no residue on my face. And that makes, to me, such a difference. And it's so refreshing. I'm going to change my screen here. So can everyone see the Radiance Oil?
Yes.
Oh, that is great news. So the Radiance Oil is, it's almost an essence of oil. It doesn't feel like oil on your face. When I think of an oil that I have used in the past for skincare, it's heavy and greasy, I guess the word is. The Radiance Oil is not. It is just so light, and it really has the ability to help make your skin really feel soft. For me, this is one of the best things in this line. So far, anyway, it has seemed to make the most difference on my skin. So you apply this like an oil, but it really works like a serum. And a serum is much thinner, but it's thicker than a serum and lighter than oil. But it helps to produce healthy, beautiful, radiant skin. It really lasts all day. And it has extracts of kelp in it and Phelinus linteus mushroom. And you want to especially apply it at night to support your skin moisture and to promote a healthy appearance. And the Radiance Oil also provides photo protection. So I use it during the day, not only at night. Now, what this comes, if you can see the picture on the right here, so this is a pump, but it comes out as a drop. So on the top of the lid, there is actually a pump. When the lid is closed, there's a pump there, and you pump it before you open the container. Now, Synergy says to use 5 to 10 drops of the oil. What 10 drops is basically a full pump's worth. So about half would be 5. You don't need a lot of this oil. I have found that the 5 pumps really works great for my entire face and neck. So when you're looking at skincare, you want to not forget your neck area. Have any of you ever gone out or seen pictures of people that have beautiful faces and they look so youthful? And if they're wearing something low cut, you know, you can see their necks. And a lot of times their necks are crepey and lined and just not in good condition. So don't forget to take care of your neck with your entire skincare regimen, and especially with the Radiance Oil. It really does make a difference. I know my skin is feeling a lot plumper, I guess would be the word, a lot more hydrated. Now you should be seeing the Revealing Eye Cream.
We see it.
Awesome, awesome. So the Revealing Eye Cream, also, again, it has the fermented tea and the algae. It has something called adenosine, and I didn't know what that was. And so I would like to share with you what I have found what the magical properties of adenosine. It actually is a product that is derived from yeast when you use it in a product like skincare, but it's something that is naturally occurring in our body. And I would probably believe that it's similar to nitric oxide in that when we're young, we create a lot of it. And as we age, we don't create as much. So to be able to have a product like this to add onto our skin is really advantageous. So what adenosine does is it stimulates the collagen production to help firm and strengthen the skin. And it also promotes tissue repair and healing. So what this is going to do, it's going to decrease the appearance of wrinkles by energizing the skin surface. And it's going to decrease the appearance of crow's feet. And the research shows that it even has decreased the depth of brow wrinkles. So brow wrinkles is that little line that's in the center between your brows that tends to deepen as we frown, as we squint. So it decreases the improvements of those brow wrinkles. So the results is you get a smoother and more youthful skin. And so this cream is rich and luxurious, but again, it's not heavy. It feels light to use. So what I do is I use about 2 pumps for my entire eye area. And many days I use 1 pump. If my skin feels like it's, eyes feel like they're moisturized, or I feel younger that day. I don't know what the reason is, but some days I'll use 1 maximum of 2 pumps of the eye cream. It's really helping to make that skin area more luminous. Okay, the next step is the Moisture Boost Emulsion, also known as Moisturizer. So this has the fermented tea and the acid, and it's also got hyaluronic acid in it. We're going to talk about that in detail for just a moment, because this is such a great feature to sell the product. So the Moisture Boost Emulsion is really packed with that hyaluronic moisturizer, fermented tea, algae, and the hyaluronic acid for hydrated and really beautiful skin. So it has antioxidants, and it helps support the appearance of skin. Of course, Synergy cannot say that it makes the skin younger. So it supports the appearance of healthy skin. It also aids in photoprotection. Again, another thing to help with the sun's rays. And it really creates a nice skin barrier so that a lot of the things that are in the air that aren't good for us don't get into our bodies. It also has mango seed butter in it, which is, if any of you have ever had mango seed butter, it's just such a great feeling on your skin. It really keeps your skin soft and smooth all day. But let's talk a little bit about the hyaluronic acid, because this is such a great selling feature. And the information that I got was actually from a doctor, Dr. Deborah Rose Wilson, and also from Healthline. So I used a couple different sources to look at the benefits and the side effects of this amazing ingredient. So hyaluronic acid is a naturally occurring glycosaminoglycan. found throughout the body's connective tissue. And these are simply long unbranched carbohydrates or sugars called polysaccharides. And the hyaluronic acid is the main component of what gives your skin structure. And it's responsible for that plump and hydrated look. And, you may have heard the chatter around collagen, but the collagen doesn't work as well unless you have the hyaluronic acid to go with it. So, with this whole buzz around anti-aging, it's about time we really talk about hyaluronic acid and its benefits for our skin and why the molecular weight of an ingredient is important. This acid actually plays a pivotal role in the wound healing process, and we become more susceptible to sagging as we age, and this helps to reverse that. So why is it so magical? Why have the scientists put this into our product? Well, for starters, it can bind up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So in other words, it functions as a humectant and holds water molecules onto the surface of your skin to keep it nice and hydrated. And so anytime we're talking about skin that's well moisturized, we're mainly referring to skin that has a lot of water content. So it used to be more about the oils that we put on your skin, and now it's about keeping that water content high in our body to make our skin look so soft. Some of the other things that you can do with hyaluronic acid, you can actually treat burns and bed sores and wounds and skin ulcers. I even read some research where it's used in helping improve blood circulation in sores that don't heal. So it can be actually can be used as a prescription drug. And I've also seen where you can actually treat severe knee pain from osteoarthritis when it's injected into the body. So this is an amazing ingredient. When you are talking about the benefits of the product, this is something that you really want to mention and explain to the customer what it is and what it does. So what we've just gone through is the 5 steps of the skincare system. So I want to talk a little bit about what the product packages are and the prices in that. So the first is the Nourish and Protect bundle. That's the least expensive of the products. Now this contains 3 of the 5. Now you can personally buy this. I'm going to talk about how, which ones that are in here. But in my experience, I have found that when you use a skincare regimen, that you should really use products from the same line for the entire regimen, because when you do, they're all formulated to work together and support one another. But this is the less expensive group. So the Nourish and Protect bundle includes the Radiance Oil, the Nourishing Eye Cream, and the Moisture Body Emulsion. And so the advantage of doing that is to really, you want to promote healthy, hydrated, and beautiful skin. And the botanical complex and these 3 products are really great with the fermented tea and algae and the pre and probiotics and the antioxidants. So these 3 are going to deliver your potent blend of skin-loving antioxidants that's going to lock in moisture for healthy, hydrated skin. It will support the healthy appearance of skin, and it aids in photoprotection and supports the integrity of the skin barrier. And it's a very skin calming formula. Now, this bundle is $130. So if money is an object, this is a place for someone to start with the skincare system. Now, the Superior bundle has the entire 5 steps for the system. And so that includes the daily nourishing cleanser, the skin activating toner, the Radiance Oil, the eye cream, and the moisture boost emulsion. And so this is going to promote the entire package. It's complex. It's a proprietary blend for Synergy and Nature's Sunshine. So you will see it on both Nature's Sunshine and Synergy websites. This is the only product that Synergy and Nature's Sunshine are marketing under the same name and for the same price. So don't know if this is the beginning of something or if it's a test pilot, but it is marketed in both areas. But this $194 package price, when looking at the competition, of course, you can go to discount stores and purchase products that is much less expensive. We all know that. But if you're going to get a great product at a good price, this is the way you want to go. Our competition is around the same price. Let me explain to you, though, some of the advantages that we have. So these containers, in looking in the last month of what I have used in each of the containers, and I started with more first and have backed off, but I figure that I've used about a fifth or a sixth even of all the products. And you can't see inside the eye cream and the moisturizer, but I would expect it's about the same. So if you look at $194 and you divide it by 5 months for daily use, it's about $1.05 a day to have healthy, hydrated, and beautiful skin. Now, when I look at $1.05 a day, I think of all the seniors going into McDonald's and getting their cup of coffee. And so their senior coffee is $1. And I tell you, there's a lot of seniors that go into McDonald's every single morning or get it through the drive-through, you know, their cup of coffee. So breaking it down, it is not very expensive. You don't need to buy this every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, but every 5 to 6 months. So the advantages of having a skincare of this quality for that little, I think, are absolutely amazing. And I have noticed that my skin is smoother, softer, and I'm not sure how much the wrinkles around my eyes have changed. I forgot to take a picture when I started. So good thing, good advice is if you are going to use the skincare and going to sell the skincare, it's probably a good idea to take a picture before and then in about 3 months and then 6 months so that you can see a difference. So that's the Lamara skincare product. And I just would like to thank everybody for coming and seeing if anyone has any questions about any of the products or the system.
So Judy,
So
great.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead, Janice. Go ahead.
Yeah. So one of the questions, the fragrance, is there a fragrance?
It's
to any of the
fragrance free. No
Oh,
fragrance.
all of it's fragrance free.
All of it's fragrance free.
And then it's a sort of a one size fits all for all skin
It's all
types.
yes, it's all for skin types. The difference would be the amount you use.
Okay. And then the Radiance Oil, can that be cocktailed with the moisturizer if someone did not want to use just the oil on their skin? Is it a cocktail type of a product, or does it emulsify differently?
Does it emulsify different without
If
it?
you
No,
were-
it does.
yeah.
It does not. It does not.
Okay.
You could just purchase the oil if you wanted to. Absolutely. And it's the oil is absolutely an amazing product.
Silicone free, I imagine.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you. It was a great presentation.
thanks.
So Judy, a couple questions. Given what Janice just talked about, every product can be bought individually. You don't need to buy the 3-pack or the 5-pack.
No, yes, you can buy. I did not go through the individual product prices, and it is a discount if you buy them as a bundle rather than individual. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And then the big question that I had on the revealing eye cream. So you talked about using it around the eyes. Can it also be used around the mouth and other areas on the skin?
Yes, it can, but the eye around the skin around the eyes is a different different type of skin. It's a different thickness. It's a whole different type of skin. That's why we treat it differently.
Okay,
But yeah, you could.
because I notice a lot of people around their mouth area have a lot of wrinkles and things. And to me, it would make sense to maybe apply that around the mouth area.
Yeah, I think I would use the Radiance Oil, a
Okay,
little bit more of the Radiance Oil around the mouth area.
okay,
Because remember that Radiance Oil has 1,000 times, it can increase its weight by 1,000 times in water. So that's really going to plump up
okay,
those wrinkles.
great. Thank you, Judy.
You're Judy,
welcome.
what is the size of the moisturizer that you're getting 5 months out of it?
Gosh, it's under 3 ounces. I don't remember what it is, but it's not like other moisturizer where you have to put a glob in your hand. This
Mhm.
is very light and fine, and you really only need a couple pumps.
Okay. And the daily moisturizer and the, let's see, the daily cleanser and the moisturizer, are those pretty equitable in terms of size?
They are the
The same size, not,
no, the cleanser is much bigger than the moisturizer, actually.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Hey, this is David, Judy. How are you?
I'm great, David. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Nice presentation. I did have a question. During the early part of the presentation, something caught my attention. You said it had acid in it?
Well, it's citric acid from fruit.
Okay. So there's no danger in overdosing on this
It's
stuff.
not, yeah, it's not like it is an acid. It's naturally occurring citric
Citrus,
acid
okay.
from fruit.
Okay, great. Okay, I just wanted to get the clarification. Great presentation. Interesting stuff.
Thanks. Anything else?
Yeah, Judy, this is Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, I've been using that Truloom moisturizer right along ever since we first launched it. I've spent so much time outside and in the wind, and I'm getting pretty leathery. Do you think this moisturizer is going to be? I guess we won't have the Truloom to use.
Well, we won't have the Truloom, but I do like this moisturizer better, and the Radiance Oil I think is going to make a difference on your skin, Bob.
I'll have to give that a try. We had just ordered a bunch of Truloom products just before we found out about the Lamara, so we've got all this. It'll take a little while. They last a long time as well, but I think I'll have to do that. I spend so much time out in the wind, and I'm getting old.
Yeah, and just start with the Radiance Oil.
Yeah.
Just add that to your regimen. That's what I would do, because you don't want to get rid of the other products you have. And the Truloom product line is a great product line. They have a couple things in that product line that I am going to miss.
Well, I'll get some of the Radiance Oil and then give that a try. Would I use that along with that moisturizer that
Yes.
I'm already using?
Yes, put it on before the moisturizer, after you use the toner.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Judy.
You're welcome.
And I
Great.
too use the
Good picture.
moisturizer cream, Bob. And so in the transition of using the Lamar, it will be interesting because the cream is so much heavier.
It is.
And that was why, Judy, when I was asking about the transition for all skin types, a lot of mature skin, a lot of people use a heavier cream. And that's why I was wondering if you could cocktail the oil and the actual moisturizer in that pump to give that feel of a heavier cream.
But you know, the Radiance Oil is not heavy. It's strange. It's not heavy like an oil. And
No,
I think by layering it too, it really makes a difference rather than cocktailing it. It makes, you know, it's two separate, it's like having your appetizers along with your main course, you know?
Well, I can appreciate that because I sell a lot of oils and I understand that you can talk about an oil and psychologically people think heavy, but they've made oils today that the molecular structure is that it actually is very lightweight, performs like an oil, but is light.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing you say.
Yes.
So I'm thinking we're all going to be really beautiful now, right?
We are already really beautiful.
All right. Well, that picture of you sure is.
Oh, thanks. I just took that a few weeks ago. My mums haven't even bloomed in that picture. So, yeah. So I guess this would be a picture of me before, actually.
There you are. Here comes Bonnie. She's going to look at you. Look at that cute girl.
Hey,
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Hi, Judy, you're cute.
Oh, thanks.
That's a beautiful color on you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Well, thank you, Judy.
You're welcome. Any other questions or comments before we say goodbye today?
That's it from us.
Happy
Thanks, Judy.
Saturday.
Yes, everybody I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and have fun preparing for the next holiday.
Do it.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
Thank
See you
Judy.
guys.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.